To solve equations with fractions in them, all we have to do is multiply both sides by the inverse of whatever is being done to x. So to simplify that, in this case, 1/4 x equals 8. We just want to multiply the inverse of whatever is being done to x. X is being multiplied by 1/4. The inverse of 1/4 is 4/1. So we multiply this side by 4/1. Whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. So we multiply this side by 4/1 as well. This cancels out. Then we have x equals 8 times 4/1. You can look at this two ways. You can say, okay, I know that any number is actually that over 1, and say 4 times 8 is 32, and 1 times 1 is 1. Or you can look at it the opposite way and say, I know that 4/1 is the same as 4, so 8 times 4 is 32. So this, we get 32. You always want to check your answer. Simply checking your answer means putting the number that you found for x back into the equation. So we'll replace x with 32 and solve, making sure that both sides are true statements. So 1/4 times 32, again, we just want to make 32/1. 1 times 32, 32. 4 times 1, 4. So we have 32/4 equals 8. 32 divided by 4 is 8, making this statement true. So let's do one more example. This problem will be 2/6 x equals 30. Again, we want to multiply the inverse of whatever is being done to x. In this case, x is being multiplied by 2/6. So we want to multiply that by the inverse. The inverse of 2/6 is 6/2. That cancels it out, getting x by itself. Whatever you do to one side, do to the other. X equals 30 times 6/2. Again, you can do this two different ways. You can say 30 is actually 30/1 and make this a multiplication of fractions problem. 30 times 6 is 180. 2 times 1 is 2. 180 divided by 2 is 90. The second way we could have solved this, when we had x equals 30 times 6/2, we could have went ahead and simplified this improper fraction of 6/2, which is 6 divided by 2, and that is 3. So that would be 30 times 3, and that also equals 90. Again, we want to check our answer by plugging in what we found for x. We found x to be 90. We want to plug this back into the original equation. 2/6x equals 30. So 2/6 times 90 is equal to 30. Let's make sure that that is a true statement. Make 90/1. So 2 times 90 is 180. 6 times 1 is 6. And 180 divided by 6 is 30. So the statement is true.